guys, JRSPC here with another video, and today what we're doing is we are looking at some cards that I'm giving to PSA today. Actually, today's the third day of the show down here in Long Beach. I'm just waiting for the show to open, and I'm just going to show you the cards that I'm getting graded and submitting this time. Like I said, I still have 7 orders that are just coming back right now from the September show, so it doesn't make a lot of sense that I'm sending in more when I'm still waiting for others. But that's okay because I only got a few opportunities a year to come down here and do this, so that's why I'm doing it. Anyways, this video is going to be as quick as I can do it, but it's not going to be super quick because there's a fair amount of cards, as you've seen in the title. I just wanted to say real quick, a lot of times people are going to look at my cards and say, hey dude, why are you sending in junk wax era stuff? Why are you sending in base cards of Mike Trout? You know, why aren't you sending in like low numbered parallels and whatever kind of refractors and whatever kind of prisms? And why are you sending in a base Tom Brady and yada yada? Why are you sending in 89 Donruss Ricky Hendersons? And the reason is, for a lot of you guys that know me, or a lot of my followers that watch my stuff, you know I know what I'm doing when it comes to card grading. I've been doing it for 20 years. I made the mistakes in the beginning and I learned from them all, and now I'm pretty darn good at looking at the card and telling you what it should get. So the reason that I send these cards in is because I invest my stuff in cards in a different way than a lot of people do. A lot of you might say, hey, you know, you got to send in the big money cards, and you know, this card's worth 300. You know, I'll take for example Acuna bat down, okay? Which reminds me, one of those is actually, I gave one of those to PSA yesterday. I gave some Zion prisms and Jaw prisms and all different colored, blah blah blah. Anyways, but people might think, oh yeah, you send in the Cunha bat down. Okay, so let's say you pay a few $100 for the card, and then let's say it comes back a 9 mint. Okay, now this is just an example. I don't know what the current market value is on Acuna bat downs. I know it kind of changes a little bit, but let's say it's an Acuna bat down and you pay a few $100 for it. Say it comes back in nice respectable mint condition. Okay, now let's say you're only able to make $100 profit on it. Okay, let's use better numbers. Say you spent $500 on the card and you're able to get $600 for it. Okay, that's a 20% profit on a $500 investment. So a lot of you might say, well, you're getting $600 for that card. Yeah, I know, but I got $500 into it, so I'm only making $100. It's really not that, you know, it's not as good as it sounds. You know, I had to pay $500 for it, plus I had to pay for a grading fee and blah blah blah. So you're making under 20% profit. What I like to do is take cards from junk wax era, look at them really good. I spend a lot of time doing it, but I don't mind it. I like looking at cards, and I pull out the ones that I think should get 10s, and maybe they'll get a 9, but I'm pretty good at getting my 10s, and we'll see how good I am with some of these newer cards I'm submitting today. But the way I do it is I hope for the 10, and a lot of times I get it. And on that 10, I might make a $10 or a $20 profit. So I got nothing into the card. It cost me, now it's costing me more. Let's say I've got $9 into the grading fee with return, shipping, and insurance, okay, per card across the board. So I got $9 into the grading fee. I got nothing into the card because I pulled it out of a pack. Basically nothing. And let's say it gets a 10, and a lot of these cards in 10 you can just sell to amateur collectors or people who want to buy something for their loved one, and they'll pay you $20 or $30 for a PSA 10. We'll say a Tom Brady Panini base card. Okay, nothing fancy, but they're willing to pay a fair amount of money like that because it's going to look good on a desk, standing up, displayed, etc., etc. Same thing with like an 89 Donruss Ricky Henderson, okay? What's the card worth raw? I don't know, 60 cents maybe? But in a Gem Mint 10, and considering the fact that those cards are extremely tough to get in a Gem Mint 10 because of the centering, both top and bottom and left and right is almost always off. And trust me, I just opened up 432 packs. Was it 432? Yeah, 432 packs in that display, that retail display, counter display case I opened, and wait till you see how many Donruss cards I pulled out of there. I mean, I had easily over 1,000 stars, Hall of Famers, like the big ones too, not even the small guys. But over 1,000 of them I pulled out of there, and wait till you see how many cards I actually submitted of those over 1,000 that were stars and Hall of Famers. And keep in mind, I got because there's 12 boxes equivalent in that case. So keep in mind that there's a lot of freaking cards left over. But I had 1,000 plus good ones, and I didn't count them, but I remember there was a couple stacks that were huge. And I know what a 800 count box looks like, stuffed, and this was longer than an 800 count box, the amount of cards. Anyways, long story short, if I spend, we'll round it up to $10, and I get $30 for the card, that's a $20 profit, and that's a 200% profit as opposed to a 20% profit. Now, for those of you guys out here that are math whizzes, if I'm saying these numbers wrong, you get the idea. 1/5 of my investment profit to 3 times or 2 times my investment profit. Okay, so I would rather sell a bunch of cards. Cause I don't mind selling a bunch of $20, $30 cards, even 40 sometimes. You know, sometimes I'll go for even more. I see some Brady cards that are base cards, some older ones that in a PSA 10 sell for $100 easily, and so you just never know. But most of them I'm going to make a $10 or a $20 profit on if they come back at 10. And if they come back at 9, I'll get my money back somehow. I always do. I might even still make a $5 profit, maybe. Okay? So I take them to shows and I put them in bargain bins and people buy them because they don't mind paying $15 for a nice old PSA 9 of a base card, you know, whatever. So but I send in the ones that I think are going to get 10s. Like, I make sure they're centered because I don't want them to be a gem mint card that's 60-40 and it comes back a 9. Because, you know, the whole goal in this is to try to make that $10 or $20 profit per card. And that's on the cheaper stuff and the junk stuff. So, with that being said, that's why you're going to see a lot of cheap stuff. I'm not the kind of guy that likes to spend $500 to make a $100 profit. Unless I'm going to turn it and burn it. I would rather spend $10 and double my money or triple my money. Okay, I think that's a lot smarter, and then you just do it in volume. You just do a lot of it. So the card shows, I was always great at the card shows, and all the big time dealers when I was young would come over and be like, "Hey, how'd you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, I made, $3,000." They'd be like, "Really? What did you sell? Like, you don't have anything that's like good here." And I would be like, "Well, people don't come here with thousands of dollars to spend on baseball cards. They come here, and they spend what they can afford, and they live within their means." And all my stuff was $1 to $3 with a handful of $5 things. But I would just count on selling volume, and then these guys would get a great deal. Like, I would, back when people went by the Beckett, I'd sell $8 to $10 cards for $3, $12 cards for $4, $15 cards for $5, and then $20. A lot of times $20 cards for $5. And people would raid those bins, and they would save their money, and they'd come see me first so they could spend as much as they had to with me because they knew they were going to get the best deal. But that's how I made all my money in card shows was selling the small stuff. And I wasn't selling the Mantles and the Mays and the Aarons and the T206s and stuff like that and the super high dollar rookies. I was selling mostly $1 to $3 stuff. But I was counting on like several hundred sales. And I would always do it, and the other dealers would be like, "Oh yeah, I sold 1 card." I'm like, "Yeah, that's because not a lot of people can come here and just drop $1,500 on a card, So it's easy to sell the cheap stuff. That's how I do it at the swap meet too. I sell junk at the swap meet. Not my cards usually, but I sell junk because it's just a fun thing for me to do every Sunday, and it's a really good way to supplement my income. I just go there and I usually buy storage units at auction. And I just go and I just sell everything basically for $1, right around $1 or $2 each. But these people know me because I've been going there for the last 6 years. And they look for my green old 71 Ford pickup. And they know I'm going to have a bunch of new stuff every time. And they know I'm going to be motivated to sell. Because I always tell people I'm here to sell stuff, not keep stuff. So if that advice helps you guys at all, don't focus. If you're investing in cards, don't focus on what you can sell for a high dollar. Focus on selling a lot of things for a smaller profit, but providing it's a good profit, doubling your money, tripling your money. That's what you want to do, because in the long run, it's huge. And in business they say that if a store makes a 10% profit over the course of a year, and that's basing everything on everything, like at the end of everything, if they turn a 10% profit, then that is a very, very successful store. Okay, people don't have a store and make tons and tons of profit. Like, they count on that 10% profit and then they try to roll it over the next year. So if every single card you sell, you double your money on, you know, and keep in mind, I'm not saying like be greedy and buy a card for 500 and try to sell it for 1,000. I'm saying get cards that you can buy for a quarter and sell them for $1, and that's quadrupling your money. And if you do that a lot, then you're doing really, really good. You take that money and you turn it back into more money. You just keep revolving it like a snowball, you know. You reinvest and resell and keep making that profit, and reinvest and resell and keep making that profit, even if you're only doubling your money. You don't got to make a lot of money per sale. You just got to make a profit per sale, and you just keep going from there. Anyways, I'm not going to get into business and stuff like that with you guys. Sorry this has already gone on too long. Here's the video with the preview of what I'm giving to PSA today. I hope you enjoy it. All right, later. All right, everybody, I'm doing a voiceover here because I'm in a Starbucks waiting for the show to start, and the music is very loud. So there you see I have a beautiful 68 Johnny Bench. And here's some 2002 Topps Finest football. I just pulled out the good Hall of Famers and the Hall of Fame rookies or future Hall of Fame rookies like Ed Reed, Dwight Freeney, Deion Branch, he was great. And then Vic still has a good following, and I love Warner, so I'm getting him. There's a Harrington and a Stallworth autograph. One's a refractor. A couple more. Let's see, Lamar Jackson rookie. And then I got the Brady's because Brady always sells good, especially in a PSA 10. So out of the hundreds I went through, these ones I think should get a 10. And that's, you know, assuming that they're centered well, which they seem to be to me. There's a nice Patrick Mahomes. And some nice Barry and Peyton and Roethlisberger, Jeremy McNichols, some more Patty Mahomes. Rookies. Some more Brady's. I know that blue highlights is slightly off-centered, but I thought for a 9 it would be alright. I haven't given up on Marcus or Jameis Winston, so I threw their Prism rookies in there. Patty, there's a nice gold Goff out of 10. Goff Prism draft rookies, some more Brady's. Kirk Cousins, some more Brady's. You're going to see a lot of Brady's. Ezekiel Elliott, I don't know why. Some more Patty Mahomes. There's a Trubisky, even though he's not what he used to be. Sorry about that. I tried something new. I tried going without the flash, but it's because it was pretty bright in there, but it wasn't bright enough to handle. So I went back to the flash. So you see a nice Vladdy high number Heritage rookie and a Tatis. Turn the flash back on. There you go. Harper for my PC. That's the Chrome Refractor. These are some National Baseball card days out of those Platinum Bowman Platinum boxes. Javier Baez rookie. And a couple more Poppy and Minimigi. That was a beautiful Canerico card, but it's off-centered. I don't know why I put it in there. It was probably an accident. That would have been a great one to get graded if it was centered, but that one's not going to PSA. Nice Pete Alonso, Bo. And these right here are 1990 Topps Ames cards. Ames is a department store. We had them in New York. I'm not sure where else they were across the country, but I know we had them in New York. I'm not sure how many were made, but here's my theory. They didn't make as many of those as they did 1990 Topps. So in a PSA 10, I think that they could be worth, 20, 30, 40, who knows. And these right here were all the ones that were good players I pulled out that I thought would get 10s. Here's a 94 Flair update set I cracked. Every single card was stuck together, but I pulled out a few. Those Diamond Tributes were also in there. Let's see, 87 Flair update with the Maddox and the McGuire, some Pokemon. I won't show you guys that because I know you're here for the sports cards. I'll save those and do a review, a PSA reveal, I should say, when I get them back. For the Pokemon collectors, there's a nice old Kobe. There's some Zions and some Lukas. I got some second-year Lukas and a bunch of rookies too, because I think Lukas second years will sell pretty good too. And like I said, if I can double my money, that's doing good. If I can just double my money on all these, then you're doing all right. You know, there's going to be the occasion where I might break even or make a couple bucks, but then there's going to be the occasions where I make more. Here's just some. I like getting Judges and Trouts and Bellingers, and I'm a Mets fan, so I got those Med Rosarios. I think he's a real good ball player, so I'm getting some of his rookies graded, and some more Trouts. Sorry, I have a stuffy nose right now. Nice Dominic Smith X-Fractor. He's going to do all right. It's out of 25. Here's some 02 Heritage, and these here are extremely condition sensitive. They come out of the pack chipped up, but those ones I thought looked great. Here's some more. I think this is 01 Upper Deck Reserve, Cheater. There's Hafner. Here's from the, and all these are from box breaks. Here's from the Series 1 and the Series 2 Leaf boxes. All the ones I thought would get a 10 that were centered. Basically 50-50 all the way around. I have some Harold Baines. Why? I don't know. Whatever. And Marquise Grissom. Those are rookies. And he was a great ball player. Some Fred McGriffs. And Walker. New Hall of Famer, and a couple Thomases. So don't judge me on some of those cards. Here's some nice SP. Nice Ichiro and Pujols second years. So those are pretty sweet. What else we got here, guys? And you know, second year cards on those good sets. You know, they might do all right. I'm okay with second year stuff. Here's a bunch of gallery rookies from the 10 boxes I opened. I got, several Acuñas, but I'll show you those in a second. There's a bunch of Walker Buehler, some Rhys Hoskins. Hopefully he has a bounce back season in his junior season. There's a pile of Juan Sotos. One of those is an artist proof. Rafael Devers. I think one of those is an artist proof. Maybe not. Some Shoheis. I pulled the 2 Shohei autos out of those boxes. Babe Ruth, there's some Heritage. Some good stars that people collect. I mean, I'm really only doing like the big stars if it's not a rookie. Like Clayton Kershaw, I consider a very big star. Judge is a big star with a good following. Then your Trouts, your Bryants, your Harpers. I do a few Pujols and Yelich's. I got a couple Nolan Arenados because I like them. But if I want to sell him, I think that he's all right. And then here's some refractors and base in there. Bryant, Harper, and stuff like that. All right, moving right along to the next pile. That bench rookie is super sharp that I showed you. Here's some Verdugos, a new Red Sox. But I think he'll get a lot of hobby love, even being in Boston. Some Ozzie Albies. And I think that there's artist proof there. J.D. Davis, a new Met. That's a rookie. He was real good. I like him a lot. Victor Robles. I wish he was in a Mets uniform, but what are you going to do? Clint Frazier's. Let's see. Ryan McMahon. He's a good up-and-coming star over there in Colorado. I got to watch him a lot. That, I don't know how that got in there. That's not getting graded. Med Rosarios. Miguel Indahar, and there's artist proof on top. I got a lot of artist proofs in these piles. I mean, not a lot of each, but about one, almost one per. Some more Trouts. Nice looking card. Austin Meadows, artist proof rookie. Glaber. Pretty sure there's an artist proof in there. couple Jeters, because I love Jeter. You guys all know that. And nice Babe Ruth. Artist proof or private stock, whatever. And then here's the Acuñas. With the is it private stock? I thought they're artist proof. Whatever. You get it. You get the idea. So that's those. And those are all rookies and stuff I pulled out of a box. Or out of those boxes I opened. Okay, here's some more. Here's a nice Marshall Falk SP. Really, really clean. Kris Bryant, 15 Stadium Club, and a 14 Bowman paper. Nice Brady optic. There's that Mr. Richard Pohl card. Then I got some Alonzos. That's a 17 Judge insert. Wander Franco. It's the second year. Soto. This is a pretty cool Prism out of Prism Draft of Emmett. Kyle Tucker. That one's numbered out of 10 or 25. A couple of Vladdies, and that one's out of 25. And a couple, semi-older Trouts, just because I got to add them to the Trout PC. That's a cool promo card. A Bo. I didn't get it graded. I just thought it was cool. Cunha rookie. There's a nice orange Namath before that. There's a big head Pete. Getting all the Pete's graded, you know. Probably keep one of each for myself. There's a okay Jeter Upper Deck. A Yelich Gold. There's a Trout. That's a Trout Sparkle. Snowflake Sparkle, whatever. There's the Jeter I just pulled out of that box that you guys saw in my recent video. It's a 93 chipper and a chipper Topps Gold. So that'll be a good good card if it comes back at 10. Pretty good card. It's not as much as the Jeter. Of course, it's a 93 Topps, not a 91, obviously, because they didn't have them then. What else we got in here, guys? Let's take a peek. Alrighty. Oh, that was a Jaren Jackson rookie. I just dropped his Zion on the floor at Starbucks, so that sucked. Luckily, I got 3 of them. I'm checking it right now to make sure it's okay, and it was okay. So there's 3 All-American Prism drafts. There's a nice Prism draft. I also had the Prism Silver. Jaren, there's a nice LeBron. Nice Kobe Starquest. I think that was 0809, another LeBron. That's a Mystery Finest. That's the 99 2000 with Duncan, a few Jordans. Just because everybody loves early Jordans. Some more Zion. That's just a really clean Yao Ming. Earlier Yao Ming and Michael Jordan. Those came out of 0910s, and I thought he still sells well out there in his native land. Here's 4 Trae Youngs. I pulled those out of that one break where I did those fat packs. I pulled no Lucas. There's a nice Giannis. These are some of the yellow greens, DeAndre Hunter, and then some rookies in case they get big maybe. Another LeBron, another rookie, a nice Ja, Luka, LeBron, second year I believe for Luka. Nice Kevin Knox, parallel, and here's some of those shiny foil parallels out of the status of the good rookies. Miles Turner Black out of complete. Shaq for good measure because we love Shaq, and I think I can make $10 profit if it comes back at 10. Of course, if it comes back at 9, then I'm gonna try to break even, and if that doesn't work, then I'll throw it in a mystery graded card pack. Some Rice's, nice little 2000 black diamond with Breeze action in there. Some Patty Mahomes, Kyler Murray. I did not get that one graded, the Hoskins, because it wasn't gem mint looking. I realized it at the table. Some more Brady's, some more Breeze. I'm gonna start getting more Breeze graded too, because I think his base stuff and his insert stuff that's non-rookie will start sounding a little bit better. That's an awesome Saquon Barkley. I freaking love this card. Not a Kurt Warner. Just for the PC. There's some wrestling guys. You got a couple Ronda rookies. See up here the rookie logo. 2 of those. Let's see. A nice Roman Reigns refractor. Summer Rae refractor. Booker T refractor. Stephanie McMahon base card. My man Hulk Hogan. Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair 2016. I'm glad to see that Hogan made a deal. There's Mr. Perfect Gold. And we'll be back in product. Sasha Banks. Couple Becky Lynch's here. Liv Morgan rookie. There's a nice Becky Lynch Gold. AJ Lee. Let's see. Alexa Bliss. Sasha Banks. Liv Morgan. Nice Ronda, who just had a baby. McMahon. Bliss. The Man. A purple Stephanie McMahon. And another Becky Lynch. Alexa Bliss. And another Luka rookie. And I'm getting, those wrestling cards, I'm getting graded because there's guys out there who are just obsessed with the girl wrestlers. And I think that they'll pay $25 or $30 for a PSA 10. So that's why they're getting graded. And I don't really know who the super hot wrestling girls are. I mean, like the ones I should have got graded, but those are the ones I thought maybe. Here's some old Skybox. There's Dominion. Flair Tradition. And some 93 tops that I got out of that box I broke that I posted about a week ago. Ones that were centered. Tim Wakefield Gold and a Frank Thomas Gold right behind that. And another Frank Thomas. I think that's a beautiful card. Another Don Mattingly. That bat right there, that Puckett Scott, was actually at the show. A guy had a bunch of them signed by multiple different people right there. And I meant to take a picture at the show and show you, but I was so busy submitting these cards on Saturday that I just didn't get a chance to. There's some Senzel and Vladdy. There's some old early Roy Holidays. I don't know if people will buy them. We'll see. Sidney Crosby. There's some young guns. Rookies out of 1920 Series 1. None of them are super big names, but I thought get them graded. If one of them takes off, it'll be a decent card. So cross our fingers that one of those guys becomes a better name. Here's some of those Marvel masterpieces from 1994. I got this, you know, the what you'd call the sexier looking pictures because people like those and they pay better money. There's Captain America and Spider-Man, and there's that nice Venom. That's the rare holofoil. Another husk with the gold signatures. But I think that these are here will be alright if I get 10s. Even if I get 9s, I think I can maybe get $15 for them. But if I get 10s, I might be able to get better money for those ones. So they're pretty cool. Lots of comic fans out there. New generation that are buying these old cards. That's a foil Sabretooth. Here's a neat old, it's like a 98 Jerry Rice. Topps product is an acetate card. And then some other Brady and Sanders. So, decent. Decent, cheap stuff. Total junk. Good for grading. There's my favorite Bryce Harper card. I'm getting that graded just for me and my PC. I think it's so sick. And then here's some old, is there Flair Showcase. And then I think these are here are SP Authentic. And then some more 2002 Topps Heritage, which again are super condition sensitive. That Mariano Rivera will be pretty good. That's Ichiro's second year. And then some more young rookies. And there's a couple Andy Rushmans. Papers. Throw the Judge in there. Parallel Bryant. Luis Urias, I pulled him out because he's not really a big name right now, but I'll save him in case he does something. He's on the Padres now. There's some old MVPs. Those are foil, condition sensitive. Same with the Mannies. And a few more MVPs here of the guys I like. I think I got a bunch of Moes. I think that early Moes, or earlier Moes, I should say, like middle of his career, they might do okay. I'm just taking a shot on them. For whatever reason, they don't sell for $20 or $30. I'll just, I'll get my money back for them, and I'll just break even on those ones. Here's some nice 02 SP Authentic with a nice second year Ichiro there. I think I have two. Yep, there's the other one. And then a pool hole second year. And then some more. You know, these right here are pretty easy cards to get graded. They should come back a lot of 10s there. There's some Leaf certified. All these cards where you're seeing multiples of the same type of cards. These are here all came out of the boxes I broke. There's some sweet spot. Another Ichiro second year. A couple Jeters out of that absolute memorabilia box where we pulled that autographed baseball and a couple Moes. So those should all do pretty good. Let's see what else we got here. Alright, okay, some 2020 stuff. Some Yonders, there's a couple 93 upper decks I pulled. Those were the ones that were junk. There's a nice Jeter minor league card. Some Pinnacles, some that may not be worth getting graded, but whatever. We're just gonna do it anyways because there's gonna be those Hall of Fame collectors guys that PC these guys. Those are from my PC. And those are just because I got the rookie trophy. That was a tough old insert of Ryan Klesko. But anyways, we'll sell some of those, you know, those selects or whatever. There's some more early Flair authorities. Griffey and then the Chipper, Cheetah. And then some more SP Authentic with, you know, as you see, Hall of Famers. And some of those are weaker guys. Like YuGiOh doesn't have a super strong hobby. Edgar Martinez, maybe he doesn't either, but I'm just taking a shot and testing the water on those guys, so some of them we just got to take a chance on. Here, okay, here's the 89 Donruss. If you're counting, you see out of, you know, probably over 1,000 cards, I did not pull very many that were 50-50 centered. I even pulled out some of these Diamond Kings for people. Maybe Johnny Ray, I don't know, will be good. Kirk Gibson, he might be alright. There's a few rookies. I had 17 YuGiOhs, only pulled 3 out to get graded. And then I pulled a bunch of Johnsons, and I only pulled like 2 out to get graded. There's some more of the new guys. Bo and Nolan, that's Patrick Corbin Rainbow Foil, another Bo Bichette, a couple more Yonder Alonso. So That's those, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave comments if you want to tell me I'm dumb for some stuff or tell me I'm smart for other stuff. Later.